As 2010 draws to a close, it's time to start reflecting on how this year has been. And, truth be told, a lot of the stuff that's really been bugging us this year is coming to a positive resolution. Howard Stern just renewed another 5-year deal on Sirius XM satellite radio. Conan O'Brien's back on the air, albeit with a really weird-looking beard. And I'm now doing YouTube as my full-time job after being laid off several months ago. However, just because things have come to a positive conclusion doesn't mean that we have to forget what happened and all the shit that got dumped on our heads in 2010. So let's talk a little bit about the negative, the things that we wished never happened, that we want to forget ever happened, and that we hope will obviously not continue to happen in the future. That's right, it's time for the worst gaming moments of 2010. So let's lay the ground rules on what could be considered one of the worst gaming moments of 2010. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be something that happens in-game, although it very possibly could be. A game bug, just some really difficult boss that makes no sense, a total flip on gameplay that changes the way a game is played even though you actually enjoyed the game up to that point, but also things outside of the physical gaming realm that could just possibly piss us off, such as false copyright claims or just being unable to even put videos up that you might want to, or even a very bad focus of game development on a certain area where we feel that probably is not the best for the hardcore gamer. All in all, these moments are some of the things that just wanted us to get so frustrated you just wanted to yell, "Ah!" It's DSP's Top 10 Worst Gaming Moments of 2010. Number 10, the Dante's Inferno playthrough. Now, you might be saying to yourself, what Dante's Inferno playthrough? And that's a great question, because what you see on your screen right now is the total amount that I can show you of the Dante's Inferno playthrough. That's right, nothing. I tried to actually upload this game to YouTube, and as soon as I started, part 1 was flagged for indecency, and my account received a indecency strike for violation of YouTube's rules. Now, why exactly did this happen? Here's the bottom line. Dante's Inferno is a very God of War style game, and it has a very strong adult content based off of the Dante's Inferno, which is an actual book, a poetic work, a real work of written fiction. It very closely follows this story, and so you actually end up going through the different levels of hell, fighting all kinds of demons and monsters and stuff, and basically, there's a lot of nudity, let's be honest. There's a lot of nudity, a lot of excessive gore. I mean, there's even an entire level based off of lust, which is one of the levels of hell that he has to go through, and right from the start, his wife gets murdered, and her shirt gets ripped off, and when she gets killed, she's actually topless, so pretty funny. What I ended up trying to do was put this playthrough on other sites, and I'm going to be honest with everyone. I tried Dailymotion, I tried Blip TV, I tried there are 100 different gaming websites that I forget the names, there were so many that I tried. Bottom line is this: nothing is as good or as useful for game playthroughs as YouTube, and it's that simple. Now, I know that a lot of the times I bitch and moan about the problems I have on YouTube, whether it's the usual bugs, it's problems that happen, and, you just can't get stuff done because they have no customer support. But the bottom line is this: if you are someone who does game playthroughs, YouTube is the best place to upload your footage. And there's a couple reasons why. Number one is because they have the best multiple video uploader queue of any website. A lot of the other websites I worked with, they do have these queues, but they don't work properly. They'll time out right in the middle, or it'll upload one video and then just conk out. And when you're pumping out 10, 20 videos a day because you're doing a full game playthrough, you can't afford to be sitting at your computer every single time one video finishes uploading so you can manually initiate the next upload. It's way too time consuming, and it's just not realistic. So the bottom line is this: YouTube has the most compatibility with people who want to put up multiple videos and also multiple video types. One of the major problems I had trying to use websites like Dailymotion, like Blip TV, is that they didn't agree with the kind of file that my camera creates, which is a .mp4 file. They wanted AVI files and other things that would have forced me to actually edit or re-encode my videos completely before uploading, which would have doubled or tripled the amount of time it would have taken me to even do the playthrough. So the bottom line is this: Dante's Inferno, honestly, I almost beat it, And it was a really good game, and I wish I could show people what the game looked like. In fact, if you search the net, you might be able to find 1 or 2 videos of my playthrough of this game, and you'll see there was some really interesting original stuff going on in it. Really, and they took some of the things actually from the book and the different levels of hell and used creative license to make it look really cool. But I can't show you any of it simply because it's too adult oriented and YouTube won't allow it, and I could not find another website that would work with me. So unfortunately, number 10 is the playthrough that never happened, the playthrough that never will happen, because there's no one else that will basically agree with my style of uploading videos. YouTube, you're good for a lot of things, but when it comes to adult content, you fall short. Coming up next, it's the sequel that some game developers wish they never even made.